here with you, and I'm super excited because I finally finished my December dailies, and they're going to be released in my Etsy store. They're released like right now. If you look in the description box below, you'll find the links to all of them. I'll put the name of the actual book so that you can, you know, choose the right one. And they're so full, and I just love every single one of them. They're built very similarly because I did it kind of in series, but obviously there's stuff that's different because of the ephemera that's inside it and the books that I've used. So this one is The Night Before Christmas, and like I said, I just love it. All of them measure 8 inches by 6 3/4, and the spine is 2 1/4. I left it this way just so that you've got space to grow. This one already, because there's 2 paper clips that are inside it, and you can remove them if you want. This one, the paper clip has big buttons on it, so because of the big buttons, it's already keeping it open versus the other ones, which are a bit more closed. But I didn't want to overfill it, just because if you've watched my December daily, and I'll try to remember to put it in the description box below, the link to it, it gets very full very quickly, and mine ended up like being like this, so I wanted to give you guys a chance to make it your own and to add stuff. So there's 4 signatures inside it, and they all have 88 pages except for one that has 96 pages. And when I say pages, I'm counting front and back of all of the pages of the 4 signatures. And I've added little charms at the bottom to the little thread, just because I like to leave thread. You'll see that there's a bunch of it. I just like the look of it, but you can remove it obviously if you want to. So here we go. So the way I did it is that there's a signature with the little golden book, then there's a signature with another book, then the last of the little golden book, and then the last of the other one. I've added a little library card to all of them as one of the extra embellishments. I don't know if I said it, but there's 25 pieces of ephemera, not counting the 2 little charms, and not counting the because there's some that have extra fabric left over, little scraps, so I included those. And in this one I included the this, which I thought was beautiful fiber and would be perfect for little tags. Anyway, so I didn't put the library card because I don't know what you guys want to put on the front, or if you want to put it at all, or you might want to use it for something else. I sewed a lot in this book. I've added a little playing card with some washi tape, so that it's something fun to use in the book if you don't have Christmas washi. It gives you a little bit. This is, like I said, fiber, which comes from the same, it's the same fiber as this, and I figured it might be nice on tags and stuff, so I'm including it. So there's a lot of, there's the little golden book, then there's scrapbooking paper. You saw that this is from an actual book that has different miscellaneous things regarding Christmas. Come to the middle of the signature. I've added the little postcard, that each one of them has a little postcard from what I did. I've also added these big cards. I made these on Patreon. So they're big playing cards, and I added a little journaling spot, which I thought was going to be fun. So you've got a doily here that's stitched in. I've also added a bunch of these little notepads so that you can take it and just write a little something. There's little envelopes like this. This here is stitched. Then you get to the second book, And I've added some lace to some of the pages. I've added some actual Christmas cards that I've recycled and that you saw me make. I added this little vintage card, which I just thought was so cute. One of the books has one that's not glittery. There's little extra journaling cards. Each one has a little recipe of something that I thought was fun for Christmas. Each one of them has a little napkin like this. Whoops, this came undone. So, like I said, there's all kinds of journaling spots, all kinds of, you still have lots of space that you can use to put pictures and to add stuff. You can, what I used to do when I didn't want to put something on this page, let's say, I would use washi to have a flip. So, and I left a lot of space so that you guys can play with it. I know that sometimes when there's too much stuff, it kind of gets overwhelming. You want to have your own space. I use this beautiful, I thought this vintage little card was just so adorable. I had to use it. This is a little bookmark. And there's a little Christmas movie trivia, so each one has one, but they're different because obviously it's a game. I've added some little, this is from a Go Fish game, and this is a playing card. And then you've got a little card here for a party. And then that's it. And it's closed with this little rickrack ribbon, just like so. And it's put through the little hoops. So if you were to make it super big, you could replace this. But I think I've left enough space that you've got room to grow. And like I said, it's staying open because of the little charms. But once you've added your ephemera, it's going to stay open just like that, just with all the ephemera. I just think it's a wonderful way of having your Christmas memories put down. And even if this year is not the same as the previous years, I still think we need to document time, because time just flies and we tend to forget about what happened. So it's just nice to take some pictures of what's going on around and just document the memories. And you could use this book, if it's too big for 1 year, you could use it for multiple years. So again, with the big playing cards, so you don't have to use it all in the same year if it's too big for you. In my case, it ended up being perfect. Here's a bit of the fabric, like I said. I've included it. The little postcard. I wanted to use this postcard because I knew I had an elf book, which is this one. So here's it kind of folded, but it's part of the stuff that happens. So and here I've stitched some actual cards. I used this one. I just thought it was so cute. So, and also in part of the ephemera stuff, there's two little tabs like this that you could actually put on the side of your book if you wanted. So it gives you an extra little thing. This is from a cardboard book, and I just think it's so pretty, and you could totally decorate it the way you want. So that's the idea behind this. I really love them. Love how they turned out. I think like I said, I think it's a really fun way of keeping some memory and just, you know, taking the time to document it, because otherwise you forget. And it's fun in the moment to just take a few pictures. If you don't have, like, what I used to do is print them either on because I have a little sprocket that I can print my pictures on, but you can also just print them from on the computer on a regular paper. I've done that too, and so sometimes that's easier. So this is the cat that climbed the Christmas tree. They're all different buttons, obviously, and even the charms, they're different because obviously the buttons are different, and you can see some of the lace is different as well, because I didn't have a ton of lace. I've probably added, in some of the books, I've added 2 things in one spot, so I could put it in this one. There's a little postcard. Let's see, I could put it over here, just so there's something in all pockets. So I made a lot of little tucking spots, because I like having that option. And I used to use, here's one of the little fabric. I used to keep some of the cards that I would get, the Christmas cards, and document them in there. That's one way that I've done and kept. This way I could keep, oh, there's another one. I saw one here that had 2. Where's the one that I saw that had 2? Here we go. So it's, I just think they're a lot of fun, and I'm hoping that you guys will think so too. I really wanted to have them ready like right now so that I could make sure to ship them and get them in time for you guys. Right now, it depends on where you are in the States or in Canada. I'm not going to put it for overseas just because it's not going to have time to reach, and it would cost a fortune if I was to do it by air. So unfortunately, for overseas, it's not really possible. Because like I said, there's no way it would arrive anytime soon, because it would have to ship by boat for the shipping to be reasonable. So just really love how they are, and you can kind of adjust the buttons. And I really like that lace. This one I didn't want to cut the book, because there's one I cut the book, so there's part of the story that you can't read. So this one I left it as is. Obviously, whoever purchases this, or if I use it, I could decide to cut it, or to glue it to put it to use it as a pocket. I didn't want to leave it like this because it would have been out of the book, so that's why it's like that. So there's a little and I like these because they're it's search and find, so kind of fun page. Some of the fabric, my big playing cards. I love these little cards. And So there's different little playing cards. They're not all the same. So I'm really hoping, like I said, that you guys enjoy them. Might give you some ideas. And so in case you're wondering what a December daily is for, I think I've explained it in the video, but I'm also going to put the link to mine so you can see how I use one of those books, exactly how I used it. So it's just a fun way of keeping some memories. One of the things that I love documenting is what is the favorite food at the time. What am I cooking for the kids? So the one thing I didn't say, so 88 pages each, except for this one that has 96 pages. So it's a little bit chunkier than the other ones. So those are all it. So yeah, it's something to keep your memories in. Why do you use books like this? Because there's interest in it. You don't have to fill out every single page with pictures and stuff. It can kind of flow through it. So you have some of your pages and some interesting stories and stuff like that. So that's why I've used this 2 years ago. I didn't do one last year because we went on a trip, and it was very hectic. So I did a journal of my vacation, but I didn't journal the month of December. But this year for sure I'm going to document it, just because it's such a crazy year. I think it's worth documenting as well, like any other year. So that's it for me. Go check out in the description box below the link to these books, and I love you guys. Bye.